am Sure Sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is Righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right, people. We are back again. Bless up to everyone in the comment section. Yeah, man. Good to have you back. I know some of you are probably getting your kids ready for school. Some of you are getting your breakfast. Some of you just doing some stuff. Some of you never brush your teeth. So you're going to brush your teeth, right? And wash your face and all of them things that you just get up and watch the game. You understand me? Some people are going to tie out the goats. Some going to feed the chickens. Some are take care of the hog them. Some are milk the cow. You understand me? Some people are wash dishes. Some people are sweep up yard. You understand me? And some people still asleep. Bless up on yourself, one and all. I am Man. This is I Am Sure Sports, and this is going to be our live watch along to the Denmark versus Tunisia game. And as usual, one of the first things we want to do is to show you the starting 11. The game is a few minutes away from kickoff. Big up KW Media and saying we're going to open the phone lines. So if anyone wants to share on this game or the game that was just concluded, you can go ahead and do so. Had a great time on that first game. Hope that the time here will be great as well as we share it together. Again, welcome to the platform. Remember, when you come on, to hit the like button. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share. Let somebody else know that we're doing a live watch along. For Denmark, in goal, you have Kasper Schmeichel. You have Andreas Christensen, Simon Kjaer. You have Jacob Anderson, the Everton man. You have Christian Eriksen. You have Delaney, Højbjerg from Tottenham, Mahili, Christensen. You have Olsen and Dahlberg up front. All right. For the Tunisia team, you have in goal Amen Damen. You have Dylan Bron, Yassine Miria, Montassar Talbi, Muhammad Dragar, Asisa Leodoni, Elias Skihiri, Al Abdi, Yusuf Mas Akni, Ben Slimani, and Isam Jibali. All right. I think I've done justice to the starting 11. In terms of the pronunciation of the names, I may have gotten some wrong, but that is how it is. You know, not easy names to pronounce. All right. So it's Tunisia versus Denmark. All right, Tunisia versus Denmark. All right. Yusuf Masakni plays for Al Arabi. Yeah, and Al Arabi is in the Saudi Arabian League. He's one of the standout players for this Tunisian team. All right, big up Michael Nemhard as well. Looking forward to another upset. Tunisia 3, Denmark 3. 3-3, and that's an upset. Predicting 3-3. Wow, that's a huge score. Like 6 goals? I don't think so. Denmark don't normally allow so many goals, you know. What kingdom? All right, what the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia did was good for the World Cup on many levels. Iran and Qatar can take motivation from this for their next game, and even the higher ranked teams will know go harder to avoid the same fate as Argentina. Absolutely, that connector. Absolutely. We still want to continue to grow the platform, so we're asking you, if you have not yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, please go ahead and do so, right? If you also, there's a next way you can support the channel, and that is by, giving a super chat, giving a super sticker, and show your love to I Am Sure Sports. We always have quality panelists who come on and discuss the game with us. They are going to be joining us in just a minute, as I ask you to give me a second or two. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a good game, think it's going to be a good game. Yeah, so yeah, man, should be a good game. But I also think, like, listen, sometimes because we don't know some of the players, we think they're not quality players. Because we haven't seen them, we don't watch their leagues and stuff. Yeah, but you see what you're looking for, that's the thing. And so even with this Saudi Arabia game, many people they're talking about Messi, Messi. It's not about Messi. Saudi Arabia played well. Some of us don't even know the players in Saudi Arabia. Even though they won the game, nobody remembers their names. Even though Saudi Arabia won the game, most of us don't remember any of the players' name because we're still not going to pay attention to them. Even if they win the second game, we're probably still not going to remember the names of the players. And so, all of us, including me, let me put myself in it. We have to start now paying attention to all the players. I would also say this too, when Danish football has been doing really well, so don't underestimate. I have the Danes as one of my dark horses. Some people say they cannot be dark horses because they actually went to the semifinals of the Euros. So they are not really dark horses. But I have them as a team that could really spring a surprise in this World Cup, the Danes. I think they could. I think they are good enough to do that. And be weary of them because they are a good quality team. Good quality team. Yeah, man, go ahead, man. Like the way when the people come on, the fact that they take time to like up the video. Really appreciate that. Keep on doing that. Keep on showing love to I Am Sure Sports. All right. We like I said, we really want to continue to grow the platform, and we want to do that with you by our side. You understand me? Yeah, definitely. We want to grow with you. As we grow, you grow. And as the platform grows, the quality and the content of what we provide gets better and better every time. And so, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, definitely. That's your way. All the schoolboy fans must remember as well. Big up man like Peso that there is semifinals of the Manning Cup today. Big games are going to be on, so schoolboy football fans can watch that. Yeah, later today. All right. So, yep. I Am Sure Sports on my way to work. Argentina dead, so my day will be good. All right, Peso. Yeah, Peso don't like Argentina, so Peso is a man who has some very strong sentiments, Him no hold back him feelings, Him talk how them feel. Sometimes them very controversial. But yeah, Peso is not an easy man. Yeah, man, him yeah, he holds nothing back. All right, so again, jump onto the stream, people. Let's do this together. Game is about to start. For those who are unable to watch the game, we will do some commentary on it for you. It may be delayed, but better than nothing, as some people would say, right? So, yeah, better than nothing. You understand me? Better than nothing. Yeah. All right, so I said game is about to start. Hit the like button, people, as you come on for this good one. Second game of the morning. 2 more to go. So, yeah. Good to see Christian Eriksen at the World Cup. Very, very, very good to see. The last time he played in a tournament for his nation, it wasn't good for him, and the team was inspired by that. But I think this is going to be a drawn game. I'm going to go 1-1. I don't understand Peso. Peso hate Argentina, you know. But him bet on Argentina to win. Me not understand. That's why me not understand betting, you know. I don't understand betting. Because you don't like the team, but you put money on them. In Peso, how you do that? Talk to me, Peso. You don't like the team, but you put money on them. Eh? All right. Denmark starting out. This game, here we go. Oh, first shot on target. Corner kick. Corner kick it is for the Danes to be taken by Christian Eriksen. Players must be careful in the box. We saw a penalty being awarded to Argentina for a holding in the box at the beginning of the game. Eriksen with the corner. Corner kick headed out by Tunisia, but still back to Denmark. Denmark in possession. Here is Eriksen. Good tackle by the Tunisian defenders here as he riles up the fans in the stadium. Can see that the Tunisians are very excited about this. Just a tackle and he's all riled up. Must control his emotions as that one goes out of play. Goal kick for Tunisia. Early stages in the game, but we see the Tunisian very pumped up for this one. Christian Eriksen of Manchester United. Oh, not getting any time. Number 14 for Tunisia there. Leo Doué flying in with the tackle, winning that one. Goal kick for Tunisia. Goalkeeper about to boot this one upfield. The ball back with Tunisia in defense. It's trying to see if they can get a little bit of possession at the beginning of this game. Choosing the long aerial route, and Tunisia trying to break away here. This could be something here for Tunisia. There they are. Shot deflected. I think it's off one of their own players, but here is Denmark. Still Denmark in possession in their own box, all the way to Schmeichel in goal, who goes left. Oh, there seemed to be a problem with that ball hitting Andreas Christensen in his face. Some blood running there, but the referee says everything is okay. Kasper Hulmand, coach for Denmark. Tunisia is a very disciplined team, you know. This Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria. Ball knocked out for a throw-in to Denmark. Jalil Kadri, the coach for Tunisia. Long ball played upfield. One in defense by Tunisia. Booted further upfield. Well taken by the attacker there. Looking for the foul. Referee says no. See, Tunisia on the attack. Trying to play that one in the box. Oh, and they won it in the box, and Tunisia with an opportunity. Oh, blocked by the Danish defense, but still Tunisia come forward. Oh, referee says no foul on the play. Tunisia. Just trying to play the ball around, making their passes, and Danes are very solid in defense. Respect, big up Dean Fraser. Welcome, Steven. The Tunisian really, they have a franchise on the possession right now. Monopoly on the possession. The Tunisian, they try to break forward again down this left side, or player cutting it back but losing, but still Tunisia in possession. Here they go, applying the pressure. The Danes not able to get any hold on the ball right here. The Tunisian put a strong hold on them, going back all the way to their goalkeeper, the Tunisian. 6 minutes of the game gone thus far, still 0-0. Ball booted long by the Tunisian goalkeeper, headed out by the Danish defense. But still, Tunisia referee says no foul on the play. Tunisian are some very big and strong players. Finally, the Danes are getting some possession as they keep this one in their own half and trying to, but again, good press by the Tunisian. That one goes out for a throw-in to Denmark. Christensen with the throw for the Danes. Morning, Masrab. Finally, the Tunisian striker who has been trying to buy a foul gets one. Some may say there have been some questionable officiating so far in the World Cup, but all in all, I can say that for the most part, I think the calls have been as accurate as they can be. It's so funny, right? So as I think about the Saudi Arabia, so funny how football is, right? How things Jamaica played, right? Saudi Arabia in a couple of games, right? I think Daniel Johnson and Javon East scored in that game. All right. Lot of those players, though. Right, so Jamaica played 2 games against Saudi Arabia, We won 2-1. I think the first one, don't know if you remember, we lost the first one 3-love, right? And the same player who scored today, the number 10, Alda Swari, he scored a beauty in that game against Jamaica, right? Not all the players play, but in those games, right? Around 7 of the players played. We lost one and we won one. That was, we had Daniel Johnson, Lamar Walker, Norman Campbell, Anglin. We never had the best team. That was the first game. In the second game, when we played what we say our better players, we won that game. So, yeah, football is a very funny old game, man. Tunisia trying to build again. Can they create something? Shot on target. Oh, deflected. Almost ended up in the back of the net. Wow. Shot taken outside the box, taking a deflection of Christensen, just going wide. Almost a goal there for Tunisia. Schmeichel in goal, who would have no opportunity. Corner kick for Tunisia.
Morning again.
Yeah, man, morning again. You got your coffee, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm up and I'm ready to go.
All right. Yeah, man.
Competitive game so far.
Yeah. Listen, what I like about teams like the Morocco, the Algeria, like teams like those, though they're from Africa, they always play with tactical discipline. You know, they when they come to the World Cup, they don't lose their shape no matter what. And I like that. I like when teams, even when they are down, they trust the system.
Professionalism, brother. Professionalism.
Yeah.
You know. This Denmark team is a dangerous team, you know.
Yeah, they are also a very disciplined team, you know.
Dangerous team.
And you know that the Danes have a lot of good coaches out there now.
Yes.
Yep. Lot of good Danish coaches out there.
Boy, the morning didn't start out great, but I'm looking forward to a good day.
I don't know. I just feel like Argentina going to pull it back together, man. I think.
Yeah, man. We'll address that later on. Right now, let's give Denmark and Tunisia the best that we can. You know.
I like this comment from Rob Smith. He says, chemistry sometimes beat class.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The time that most of these teams, are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah, man.
The time that most of these teams had to prepare.
Yes.
It's vital. And it's the coaching staff, not particularly the head coach, but the coaching staff who did the best preparation by having information readily available for these players, you know, so in and out of camp, right?
Yeah. Still 0-0.
Still nil-nil. Good play by the Danish team. Nice underlap just now. The ball played in behind, trying to get a corner, but the ball deflected and went out for a goal kick.
Danes winning this one. Trying to come on the attack, but cleared by the Tunisian. Back to the Danes in midfield. They come forward again. Ball played out to this right side. Attempt to get it across, but blocked. Referee says it's a goal kick. Tunisian defenders are working really hard and they are excited. Every time they win the ball, there is a shared joy that they display. Still 0-0 in this game. Early in the first half. Just 15 minutes gone so far in the game. Tunisia 0. Denmark 0. Oh, field attempt by Tunisia, easily handled by Schmeichel in the goal as Denmark comes forward again. Ball played over the top, handled in defense by Tunisia. Oh, good play by the number 14. Seeing the replay of what we call that salad here in local football circles. Tunisia. Slow pace game, but good football being played, good tactical astuteness being showed by both teams. As the goalkeeper for Tunisia is with this one, looking to go long. Instead, he goes right with that pass, and player trying to sell the dummies here, but not working. It's a throw-in for Tunisia down the right. Referee asking the player to go back, advancing too far to take this throw-in. Thrown back, ball goes all the way back to the center back to the goalkeeper. It's in his own box. Then he goes left, long ball almost up to the half line, headed forward by the player, but one in defense by Denmark as they clear it long upfield. Again, one by Tunisia in midfield, heads it forward. Ball taken nicely by the striker there, but not able to bring it under control. And it's a throw-in for Denmark. Nothing too much to write home so far. Write home about so far in this game. Kind of a dull encounter. No shots on target by either team so far. Neither have they created any clear-cut chances. So what we can say is this is about good defending. But look at the Tunisian pressing really hard. Some very big, strong players. Nothing to write home about yet. Game is a dull encounter so far. Can't say there has been any creativity or any skillful players that you'd say, wow. Nothing, no wow factor in the game so far, and it's now at 20 minutes. Could see this even ending 0-0 given how it has started, but can't see more than a goal per team in this game given how this first half has started. Denmark on the break. Oh, ball played into the box, headed out, and headed behind. Corner kick to Denmark. Corner kick to Denmark to be taken by Christian Eriksen. Maybe a breakthrough will come from a set play. Ball back with Eriksen, played over into the box. Again, the Tunisian defense just winning these balls, trying to break, but won by Denmark.
So far, I'm watching this game. I think you're right. This game is probably going to be a 1-goal game. Either team gets something, they'll hold it and keep it.
Yeah.
I think the Danes are probably going to try and get something from a set piece or a restart, while Tunisia is probably going to get something on a quick transition.
Yeah.
Maybe a turnover in midfield. But the Danes have
so.
never, not to interrupt, but I think the Danes have never been a team that's going to excite you. That's, it's little by little, even Eriksen on the field. And I'm happy to see this boy back playing. This young man, this young man is back playing.
Oh, Christian Eriksen, don't. Yeah, man.
He deserves his talent.
And at the World Cup as well.
Yes.
And at the World Cup.
Yes. We're like most of us who are listening to this and watching this, we're football purists at heart, and you want to see the best players in the best situation to represent their country and to be productive.
On the biggest stage.
On the biggest stage, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa, nice ball play in behind. Tunisian is in. 1-0 Tunisia. But they just call it back as a offside. It's coming up in a second.
Shot on target straight to the goalkeeper for Tunisia right there. Welcome, BB Cross, to the chat. Definitely we'll be talking to you about some schoolboy football as the game is going on. Should be having Rudolph Speed joining the stream as well. Here is Tunisia building from the back. Almost center pitch ball played long upfield. Yes, player looks offside and he's through here on goal, scores, but clearly can tell that he was offside. Just mistiming the run there, and offside. I think it's a goal. Oh, just millimeters over in the opponent's half. It's closer than I actually think. Whoa. The Danes almost caught out there. Almost getting caught out there. Here we go. Denmark again on the attack. Still the Danes are with it. All the way back to the center circle are the Danes. All outfield players for the Danes in the Tunisian half. That looks like it's a free kick for Tunisia. Foul on the play. Boots and all off. This will be a yellow card to the Danish player, Christensen, with a K. Still 0-0 in the 24th. Rasmus Christensen is his name. Long ball played upfield by Tunisia. Headed out by the Danes, but Tunisia still gets control in the Denmark's half of the field, but good defending again by the Danes, giving as much as they're getting, but Tunisia fighting, winning that one. It's a throw-in. Deep inside Denmark's half, throwing down this left side for Tunisia. Player looks like he's going to take a long one here, going to throw this one all the way into the Danes penalty area. Throwing taken, long one. Good long throw, headed out by Dane, but controlled by Tunisia again. Will he play this one over into the box? Yes, he does, but poor ball attempt to play that ball in, and the Danes are building again slowly from the back, but good pressure here being applied by Tunisia. Almost losing it in a dangerous position are the Danes as they try to play themselves out of trouble. Breaking the press there are the Danes as they come forward in midfield, going further right. Denmark in possession. Ball played over into the box. Oh, player trying to head that one, not able to get the head on it. And Denmark again. Crunching tackles by the Tunisian, not giving anything. Pressing of the Tunisian, like you said, El Grande Euro, really, I think, affecting the play of the Danes. I think the Danes have resorted to playing long balls into the box for Dolberg to get his head onto. But there you go. Another ball played in, easily handled by the Tunisian goalkeeper. 28 minutes, still 0-0 between Denmark and Tunisia. Look at this. Such a close call. Well, yeah, way over into the opponent's half. Clearly offside. Clearly offside. Wasn't even close. Throwing for Tunisia, midway Danish territory. Ball thrown back all the way in defense. Tunisia again has possession. Poor play that time. Easy ball played into him, but not able to control it. Goes out for a throw into Denmark, taken by the number 5 for Denmark. Tunisia. Oh, good 1-2 combination passes there by the Tunisian. Can they create something out of this? Oh, player trying to flick, but didn't get enough weight on that one to get the flick correctly. And Danes get this one back. Number 20 with it. Mohamed Draghier for Tunisia. Poor pass. And here comes the Danes with an opportunity. Looking to play that ball through. And the player moves on to it. Good run. But look at the Tunisian defense again. Oh, and they come out of defense comfortably again. Oh, looking for the break. But Denmark are again in possession. Can they create something? Poor pass again. That one going outside. Too much weight on the pass. And it goes out. And it is a throw for poor pass to Olsen there. Goes out for a throw to be taken by Abdui, who throws it, gets it back, boots it upfield, easily controlled in defense by Simon Kerr of Denmark, the captain for today. Plays it to Jacob Anderson, to Andreas Christensen. Ball up front, but it's a free kick. This is a free kick for Denmark. Foul on number 12, Dolberg. Chance for the Danes to get this one in a dangerous area, and they turn it back. We make it 0-0 in the 31st minute of this game. Could control, but not able, as the recovery next corner, one more corner for the Danes to be taken by Eriksson. Eriksson with this corner, good one, header down, cleared by Tunisia, still in the dangerous area, headed further, getting that one out. But the Danes are still pressing with Eriksson here. Again, ball played into the box, headed out by Tunisia. Very one-dimensional is the Danish play. Here they go again. Here is Tunisia on the break. Still Tunisia. Oh, good hold-up play by the Tunisian. Oh, look at this beautiful play. Oh, beautiful play by the Tunisian. Oh, what a pass. This could be danger. Oh, my word. Referee says no penalty. That was a good opportunity created by the Tunisian. Referee says no penalty, as Christensen with the tackle there, and the Danes trying to come forward, create an attack of their own. Still in possession down the left side. They come center field. Here, ball played through. Here is Dolberg with it. What can he get out of this one? Oh, not able to get it across. It goes out. It's another corner. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Recovered tackle there by Hallberg, the Tottenham Hotspurs man. Oh, my word. I'm telling you, if VAR looked at that, it could have been a penalty. I think he catch the player. Corner came in, cleared out by the Danes, still Denmark. Shot taken by Hallberg straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Marvin Thompson says Messi is not ready for the big times. The Danes now in possession. Came from the Danes are trying to play a lot of balls in the box, hoping to use their height, but so far Tunisia has defended stoutly. Yeah, man. Big up Fresh God. True. Good game. No goals, but good game. Good tactical game, good passing, good defending. You just need some creativity. Game not, you know. Oh, again, trying to slide that one through, not able to get it through. I think one of these passes are going to go through for Tunisia, and the Danes are going to be in some problems. Tunisia on the break again, but ball given away. The Danes are in possession. Denmark. Ball played into Dahlberg. Eriksson with it. Højbjerg. Good turn by Dahlberg. Beautiful tackle. I mean, this game is the Tunisians are not afraid to put a tackle in. Could this be a chance for the Danes? Olsen. Oh, good work again by the Tunisian defense. Wow, this is brilliant defending by the Tunisian. Tunisian really defending well. This is a battle of the midfield. And here they are. Corner kick for Tunisia. Corner kick for Tunisia.
Man, I think you and I spoke too soon because I'm watching some passage of play just now between both teams, and the tempo went up a little bit. See how long they can maintain it.
Yeah. Tunisia trying to play some balls through, but they just, getting blocked off. You just figure that at some point of the game, one is going to go through.
Yes.
Oh, ball in the box. Oh, shot. A lot of venom, but not on target. Goal kick for Denmark. Make it around 6 minutes before the halftime break, plus whatever time the officials will add on.
Not much stoppage in this half, so let's see how much they're going to add on. Maybe 2 minutes, is that much? Maybe 2.
Yeah. I think they're going to give around 3.
All right.
Or 4. I think they're going to come up in football probably in the next World Cup, where I just feel like they're going to make it a rule that when the ball is out, the game is stopped. The clock is stopped.
That would make the game way too long. That would make the game way too long.
I think they're going to want to try and do that.
Well, if they take it down to 80-minute games, then you'll probably end up having an 80-minute playing with the ball, on the field. But if you stop it every time you go out, and those 30 seconds, 15 seconds, it add up, and then you could end up playing a game for 2 hours,
That is true.
So they probably, if they change that, they probably change the time, the time span. Instead of 90, you make it 80, but then you stop it. Woo. Again, good interpassing between the Denmark players, and a quality half chance just now. Ball play through the box, and wasn't a great ball, but a dangerous ball.
Yeah. Denmark winning it in midfield. Ball play through to Olsen. Here is Olsen. Ball coming across, but no one able to get a foot on it. Comes all the way out to Højbjerg. Try to beat his man. Oh, dive in. That's a clear dive by Højbjerg. Referee saw it and said nothing. Seems like there's a Danish player struggling right here. Danish player struggling in the middle of the pitch. Number 8, Delaney. Looks like there was no one close to him. When you see that, you figure that sometimes the player can't make it, but he's back up on his feet as we approach the 43rd minute of this game. Still 0-0. Oh, what did the keeper just do? Oh my word. The Tunisian keeper almost gave a freebie to the Danes.
Well, there's something coming up right now that's gonna have you on the edge of your seat again.
Here is Tunisia. Oh, and here you go. This could be a goal. Oh, what a save by Kasper Schmeichel. What a save. What a brilliant save by Kasper. I told you that at some point, one of these balls, I think it would have been called back for offside. Looks very close. Feel like it would have been called back for offside. But brilliant work by Kasper Schmeichel, putting up a strong right hand as the player tried to chip that one over him. And he was able to get the fingertips on it. Went out for a corner kick to Tunisia. Corner taken, punch by Schmeichel, ball hit back but over the top. Goal kick for the Netherlands. Yeah. Ball played upfield. Referee says foul, free kick for Tunisia.
Where's this referee from?
Kick taken quickly. Let me see if I can find that for you.
I'm trying to look for it myself. I'm not seeing it. Maybe on your app you probably are. Facts. Not seeing it. Not seeing it.
Referee is Cesar, Mexico.
Mexico seem to have a good control of the game right now.
We're in time added on for stoppages.
I'm telling you, 2 minutes. They haven't put it up yet, but that. they're subbing out the 8, the number 8
Yeah,
for
Delaney. Remember, he was down a
Delaney.
few minutes ago.
And went down again. I think he tackled. I think his knee. Whoa!
Yeah.
The player fell on his knee and twisted his knee inwards. That could be an LCL strain. Hope it's not. Hope it's just something minor. But it takes a lot to get these players out of the game also, because no one wants to get out of a World Cup game. So
Yeah.
them.
Especially so close to halftime.
Yeah. Basically right on halftime.
Yeah, I think the player fell on his knee.
Yeah.
Fell on his foot. Yeah, in an awkward position. Damsgaard is a very good player. I think he plays for Brentford in the EPL. For Frank, the Danish coach. 4 minutes, there you go. 4 minutes of time to be added on.
So both of us was wrong.
And you know what? I said 3 to 4 minutes though.
You said 3 minutes. You said 3 minutes.
No, man, I said 3 to 4 minutes, man. For real, man.
All right.
I kind of figure that they have somebody doing the time in this thing, because based on the additional time,
Yeah, man.
there seemed to be a deliberate attempt to at least put back some of the wasted time in the game.
And what's going to happen long term, see, like I'm saying, is have the ice on the outside of the knee. So, wow. What's happening right now is that they're going to force teams not to try to waste time during the game.
Exactly.
Because as much if you go up early in the game or early second half and you start slowing down the clock, and all of a sudden you're going to find that you're going to pay that price at the back end. All right. Why would you want to play an extra 10 minutes, right?
Yep. Yeah, when legs are weary and all of that.
Why? So it's gonna, and you can also have players make errors, because no players don't want to stick to the time. We're up 1 goal. We don't want to play the extra time.
Absolutely.
So
people, if you're watching, please remember to hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. Heading into halftime, still 0-0. Denmark versus Tunisia.
Of a free kick now in a very promising area again. Similar spot to several free kicks yesterday. Was in the same spot. Remember the Dutch getting a couple of these.
Yeah, and Eriksson is a master at free kicks.
Exactly.
Højbjerg can also kick the ball very hard. Seen him kick a couple for Tottenham as well. And also when he was at Southampton. Højbjerg, he has walked away from this one. So, responsibilities.
Quality defending just now. Quality defending. We've only seen 2 headers scored, right? The English
Bellingham
goal, and the second goal for Ecuador.
Yeah. Can the Tunisian rock solid in defense? This maybe right after this corner we're going to see halftime. Some referees would not allow it to be taken.
Halftime now. Just blew it.
Ball played into the box from the corner kick by Eriksson. Goes all the way out to the other side, throwing for Denmark. Well, it is halftime on my side. Good tactical half of football. Strong, aggressive play. Good defending. Both teams rock solid in defense. I would say the clearest of opportunities, I would say, fell to the Tunisian. That save made by Kasper Schmeichel is the best opportunity created. Should have been 1-0, but we have to give credit to Kasper Schmeichel in goal for that brilliant save. So it's 0-0 here. Denmark versus Tunisia, the second game of the morning.
Can you stop reminding me, sir?
Oh.
The second game of the morning just got me. I have some weird flashbacks.
Oh yeah. So give me a breakdown of this game so far.
Like we said, the possession. You look at the possession is Tunisia have 38%. Denmark is bossing it with 62. But even with the 62% in possession, they haven't created any big chances. They have 3 shots on goal, and it wasn't like 3 quality shots. The keeper had them covered. In fact, all 3 shots went to the goalkeeper. It didn't really trouble him that much, right? You look at the fouls. It's 4 to Denmark, 5 to Tunisia. 1 offside cause, 6 corner kicks for Denmark, and 3 corners for Tunisia. But the stats that you know me, I like to see where the passing is being done. Right now, Tunisia only have 38 passes in the offensive half of the field, which is, but still yet it was 36 passes with a purpose, because there's a couple of times that if that pass was another 6 inches to the right or left, they could have had a players in behind, and they did have one player in behind who Kasper came up with a great save. With Denmark, they've had 115 passes in the opposing half of the field, and they too have found space, especially on this right side, Tunisian left side, to provide some crosses in the boxes, a lot of underlaps. The Danes are not the kind of team that's gonna, beat you 1v1. They're very team oriented, quick combination passes, third man combination, up, back and through. The traditional Northern European style of play, except for Sweden. Sweden is a team that like to knock it long, but Denmark have always wanted to play on the ground and move the ball around. I think right now Denmark look likely to create one opening, and knowing the Danish getting that one clean opening, they're gonna punish you. But I think Tunisia have a goal in them. They have a goal in them, because the longer this game goes, there's more time and space they're gonna find between the lines. And if they keep playing, I can keep going at the same tempo that they're going. Although, like I said, it's only 38 passes they've had in the attacking half of the field, but they look very threatening. So, second half, I'm not going to go crazy with my prediction yet. I'm going to hear what you have to say, and then you might have seen something that I have not seen, and then I can probably piggyback on what you have to say.
Yeah, I think the some of those final passes by the Tunisian, the players are making the run. They get into the final third. They need a little bit more quality on some of those passes through the channel when they get into the final third. I think if they can, show a little bit more quality on those passes, they could get more openings. Get a couple of openings. They did get one ball in the back of the net. I think they will score if they can get that. But I don't see them based on how they are playing, because a lot of possession, there's a lot of changes of possession in the center of the field, which means that's where the battle is really at. It's not like we're seeing a lot of clearances in the goal areas. A lot of the battle is in the center of the park. And so therefore, I think if Tunisia score, it will be a 1 goal. And I kind of feel the same way with Denmark. However, I think with the free kicks that Tunisia giving up to Denmark, Ericsson in the right position could bang one of those free kicks in. Dahlberg is one of the tallest players out there. He's probably the tallest player. And that is, I think, why so many of the Danish balls, they're playing them over into the box. I think they need to be a little bit more patient with those. I think the fact that Damsgaard as well, who is a very good creative midfielder in there, he has come into the team. He will add quality to the Danes going forward. Yeah, Delaney was there, but I think Delaney would have been sitting a little deeper beside Holberg, while Damsgaard is going to push up a little higher to kind of partner Ericsson in the middle. So instead of probably playing 2 number 6 and a number 10, I think what they are doing now is have Holberg playing as the number 6 and play with 2 number 8s. So Christian Eriksen plays like a number 8, which is what he does at Manchester United. And Damsgaard do the same, meaning that they will give you more thrust going forward, but also Damsgaard will be able to come back and defend. Again, I don't see any team scoring more than 1 goal in this game. And so if there's going to be goals scored, it may be 1-0 or a 1-1 game. That's how I see it going. Big up Coach Minzy, who says that this World Cup not going to be safe. I agree. Yeah, so that is my take on what I have seen so far.
Along the same line, I think we're thinking the same thing from the standpoint where both teams have a goal in them. I don't see both teams having multiple goals. And what you're saying, looking at the Danish formation, the 3-5-2, playing with the 2 8s, you're basically playing with a box. The 2 strikers with 2 8s behind, almost as a box shape right there. Doing the playmaking by committee instead of having 1-10, which is Ericsson sitting behind Holsten and Dahlberg. And I think in modern football, that's a very effective way of doing things because it's a more balanced approach, right? Instead of having one player sitting in that hole, the formation with the 3 backs almost revert to a defensive formation. But if you use the box, not a box midfield, but a box between the forwards and the 2 8s, I think it becomes more attack-minded, to be honest with you, because any of those 2 players can make runs at any time to create space between the lines. All right. I'm surprised that the Danes is playing a 3-back system because normally they like to go flat back 4, but
yeah,
in my world, I often look at a team that's playing with 3 center backs as one of 2 things. Either their center backs pairing was weak, or they're looking to add an extra center back so they have a more varied build up out of the back.
I want to tell you because they don't have wing backs. That's part of the problem that they have had from in the Euros. They don't have good what they call wing backs, traditional wing backs.
Fullbacks.
They don't have any. They have a lot of midfielders and centre backs. And sometimes centre backs are so big and tall. Even if you put them at wing back, though they will give you a lot defensively, offensively. They're a liability. So that is why I think they have gone to, because they have 3 quality. Anderson, quality centre back. Christensen as well. Good. So they have good quality centre backs there, and the captain is also very good. So I think it is because of that. That is where their quality lies.
And that's why I said it always 2 reasons why this happens. One, you want to gain more possession and vary the build up with 3 of them, or there's a liability with center back, but you just throw something in that I wasn't really looking at. Yeah, maybe they don't have quality fullbacks.
Yeah,
so they opt to use wing backs to play in that position. Whereas the wing backs are more offensive minded, where they can have more of a freedom to go because there's three guys behind them. So yes, so now I could see now your analysis playing into a pivotal part now, where those 4 players up top forming that box, the wing backs have the freedom to go up and down, and then now they still have even more flexibility. But like I said, in the build-up, the Danes have shown favor to the right side more than the left side.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a good reason why normally, you see you play with a Trent or a Kieran Trippier, you see those guys going down the flank, squaring the ball in. A lot of the squares that have come in from the right side is Christian Eriksen.
Rolling out to become that extra player.
Exactly. Because they're playing with a 2 up front, he goes out and almost like he becomes a third. So he's putting a lot of the squares into the box, right? Meaning that Olsen and Dolberg goes inside. You don't have the same thing over on the other side where Maile, I think his name is. And I think that is part of the problem.
Yeah.
Then they can't even play with enough width because they don't have that person. Because Eriksen is in the middle, working out play, and then he has to go out wide. So they don't even have enough width where, like I said, there's an underlap, not a lot of overlap because they don't have wing backs.
Yeah.
Or full backs.
Yeah. Well, the good I'm pretty sure we're seeing this, the other team is looking at it also. But if he's better defensively, then it also give Eriksen a ton of freedom to roam into those wide spaces to create. The game is not exciting, but from a tactical standpoint, there's a lot of different some parts of that we can play with and look at it and really say, hey, I like that, I don't like that, I didn't understand why they did that. But at some point it always comes up why somebody did something or why it didn't work, right? So, but it's a good game. I like Tunisia when they get on the ball, they seem very confident. And I think the African teams have always had confidence playing. But I like this team. They want to move to the lines quickly. And like I said, I'm looking in the second half for them to penetrate with a good run, quality pass, and see if they can get some shots off. But the big man, Kasper, made a brilliant save early out. And he's difficult to beat. We all know who he is and who his lineage is also. So let's look. I'm looking forward to the second half again, to see what's gonna happen and see if we can figure out during play what's happening.
Yeah, I see. Baller Kick 90 says big win for the Saudis. Yeah, please don't remind Sir Swaby. Then Brian says patiently waiting on Spain team to start off brightly. All right, we'll see. Teams are coming out for the second half. Saudi Arabia, Tunisia 0, Denmark 0. Saudi Arabia 2, Argentina 1. That's the early game today. Argentina losing in a shock result. A lot of people surprised by that. A lot of people disappointed as well by it.
One of the reasons why it took me a while to jump on. I think I came on 2.5 minutes into the game, but because I got a call from one of my friends who is an Argentinian fan, I had to console him, tell him that it's not over. It's just one game. Don't start crying.
The thing with me is that do I support these teams? I don't take it that serious. Like, it bothers me if any of them lose. Maybe it was Jamaica. That's
no,
yeah. Like, I'm a little bit different. Like, I watch Arsenal and it don't hurt me. Maybe the bantering will bother you, But like the team losing, like people will cry. I'm not going to cry over those things. That's me. Maybe Jamaica.
Been past that. I think the way how your team lose also. I want to make that clear. You know who I support. If my team goes out and we lose because we underperform, the next team was excellent. But you see the players, the intensity in the players, body language, their face. You walk away saying, "Hey, the next team is better." But when you lose and you don't see the the intensity, you don't see the aggressiveness. And when I say aggressiveness, I'm not talking about people doing other crazy stuff. I'm talking about people competing. Then as a fan, as a supporter, you can easily digest that defeat, right? But if you lose from a standpoint where the same players keep underperforming, then it knocks you, because you're saying that everybody's seeing what's happening, but the people in power is not really watching, right? So you have to, and the older you get also, man, we become more objective about it. Yeah.
Yep.
The game is back on now.
Yeah, man.
Tunisia is stepping up, very high press right now. Very high press.
See, Michael Nemard said Mr. Speed was certain that Argentina cannot lose. Wondering if he will show his face today. The link was sent to him, so he should be coming on to show his face. Shortly. Mr. Speedy, people asking for you, so you need to show up. All right. Oli, you can take it for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, man, I'll take it for a couple of minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, audience, my feed, is a little bit quicker, so I'm not gonna commentate much, but just not play by play, but I'll tell you what's happening, and in time it will just pick up on yours. The Danes, after a quick start by Tunisia, the Danes have settled down and back in control possession-wise, moving the ball side to side. Tunisia is well organized, pushing the play to the sides and then quickly close down, putting pressure on the ball, minimizing the space and time that the players have. Good strategy defensively. Good strategy defensively by Tunisia. They don't want to concede too much control in their half, I don't think. They want to push the Danes back. And exactly that's what they're doing. Again, the Danish team is just a boss in possession right now. Tunisia is giving them the space and time to play the ball around at the back. But the moment they enter the Tunisia half, is a full press to push them wide or to push them back again. The problem with just sitting back like this and absorbing the pressure, a lot of times players can get tactical fatigue and make mental errors in the last 15 minutes of the game. I think Tunisia need to get on the ball and start making some passes, force the Danes to work a little bit, right? At this moment in the 58th minute, Tunisia has 10 players behind the ball, about 35 yards away from their goal, defending. Now they won it. Quick breakout. And they're out into space. They're in behind the Danes. this could be a chance. Recovered by the Dane captain. In fact, I think it's Christensen who blocks the ball out for a corner. You will be seeing this in about 10 seconds. Great counter attack, but ended up with the ball being deflected out for a corner kick. Corner kick by Tunisia. The ball comes in. No, sorry, they play a short corner, play it across the box, get a shot off. No, it's a deflection again. Another corner kick for Tunisia. Corner kick comes in from the right side. Poor corner kick, deflected again by the Danish players. Ball out again for another corner. So Tunisia has had 3 corner kicks in the last, I would say, 90 seconds. A little melee in the box. Poor clearance by the Danish team. Ball fell to Brown from Tunisia, and he shot it, deflected, and ball is over. Another corner kick for the Tunisian team. So now it's 4 corner kicks in the last 2.5 minutes. Another poor delivery, did not make it past the first players at the front post. Denmark comfortably cleared the ball. Ball went back to the Tunisian team. Tunisia now is in possession. Still in possession, but knock it all the way back to their goalkeeper, trying to reset. Now, good spell of possession by the Tunisian team. Danes are not high pressing. Drop off into a medium block. Long ball played in by the Tunisian team, recovered by Kasper Schmeichel. Now the Danes are back in possession. The long ball in. Defender chest trapped it back to the goalkeeper. Tunisia back in possession, and everybody knows about to reset and start the process of building again all over.
Tunisian got a little break there, man.
Yeah, man.
But I think the guy, he ran out of energy. Must have been, I mean,
no legs.
No legs. Yeah. One thing, they're not afraid to shoot from outside the 18, though.
This is probably the first team that we have watched over the past 2 years that have been hitting the balls constantly. Not afraid to ping it.
And they're getting deflections and corners, so
you know they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Chance. Denmark just scored, but I think is offside. It is offside, yes. Good sequence of play by Denmark, but the Tunisians stepped up just in time to catch the player offside. Hey, good defending, holding the line.
Can you imagine, man, our football has gone back to that now.
What happened?
No, meaning where you have all of these offside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You see more. like with VAR and stuff, a lot more offside being called.
Yes. Yeah. I think did I ever tell you my opinion on VAR?
No.
Because I not like I don't like it, but I think the human element to referee making an error is part of our sport for hundreds of years, right? I think because there's so much money involved now, especially at the league level, one bad call can cost a club millions. I think that's where VAR they had to put in VAR because of investments in the football. But players make mistakes all the time. Officials should be able to make mistake in margins, right? I'm not talking about a handball that's save on the line and people say, hey, that's a ball to hand. But the technology.
Here's my thing though with this whole. I think VAR is doing a good job. What I don't want them to do is get into some of the like the little shirt thing. Oh Jesus, shirt was just there. That is the issue I have. But for them, I think it is needed in the football.
Well, remember when VAR was in Spain and Germany, the response to VAR was different than when it went to England. What the English FA did and the league was try to, maybe they tried to improve it because remember it was in Germany and in Spain and in Italy before it was in England. I think the English FA and the league tweaked it and it caused so much controversy. Now it's much better now compared to the first 2 years that they use it, right?
I think because I almost feel like some of that was England didn't want it, and so they were basically, I don't know, I just felt like at one point they were not into VAR and they were making it a problem. But they have come around, I think so. I think they have come around.
Yep. Because remember, when goal line technology...
So they were going to the extreme to kind of show that this is not needed in the game.
Yes, and remember when goal line technology was first started using, the other 4 top leagues in Europe was using it, and the English FA didn't approve it, right? Until England had that goal that was disallowed in the World Cup. Remember that goal? And then the following year, hey, here come goal line technology in English football.
Yes.
So it's I believe that you can't do it to self-serve. You have to do it because of the betterment of the game.
Yeah.
And because yes, the English league is the most popular league for us English-speaking people. That's the league that we defer to. But I watched the Italian league and the German league, the Spanish league, and I didn't see a lot of problems with it.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of problems with it because they kept it simple. They didn't complicate it.
Exactly.
And what England is doing now by calling refs to the monitor early, that was being done 3 years ago in the next top 4 leagues, right? So you have to put it on the referee. He makes a call. If you're uncertain, say, go look at it. Still put it in his hand to make it was a bad call by me, right? But when they put it up and then somebody's going to tell you in your ears, hey, it's a penalty, and you're uncertain, go look at the monitor, take a look, make a decision. If you want to change your mind, it's your opinion, right? It's your interpretation of the rules.
I'm telling you, Tunisia playing some good ball.
Much better now, much better. Remember, I mentioned that they had to get in possession of the ball and force them.
Well, because we need to answer. Let me just take a couple of the comments, but go ahead. Well, no team will be safe this World Cup. England next 2 games will be tougher. True. I'm going to just digressing a little bit. I think JC will win, although I'd love Mona to win the title or stats. I would love either stats or Mona to win schoolboy football in Kingston, but I think JC will win. All right, that's that El Granero. This one says many of us in football never seem to learn that the desire of a lesser team not to lose, no matter what, along with a little luck, are among the strongest factors that determine the outcomes. That's a good point.
Very good.
Dre, oh, you mean that it don't look good? It look good. It look good for me. You have a blue thing over your face. I support Brazil. It looks very good for me. I don't know what you're talking about. It don't look good for you. That was a corner kick, but ball headed over by the Tunisian defense. So it's a corner kick for Argentina. This one says, don't blame VAR. Offside is basically a function of indiscipline. No, you're not blaming
No,
VAR.
we're not blaming VAR. No.
He's just explaining how the VAR thing, the VAR thing is helpful in football and what it has done. So we're not blaming VAR, man. No, man.
No, not blaming VAR. Never do that. We'll never do that. We'll never do that. Offside is a lack of discipline. We know that. It's a lack of individual discipline. That's it. The indiscipline to play the ball quickly forward when the run is being made, and the discipline to be patient, to not run too early.
Yeah.
I say something about this. I to make this World Cup even more interesting, if every favorite was to lose their first or second game, it means that we have to see the best of them to get out of the group. What do you think, man? This one?
Yeah. But you know, when you say that now, true, your team losing.
No,
you want the rest of
team. It's not my team. Not my team.
Right. It's your baller. Sorry. Is
my
your
team hasn't played yet.
Oh, which team is your team?
The Canary, man. The yellow, man. The yellow. The biggest.
So how you support Brazil and love Messi? That's very strange.
Because like I said, I love quality football. Quality footballers.
It's just like a man saying, say a Portugal me bring, but Messi and my baller. You'd wonder, like, really?
That'd be weird. That'd be weird. I'll admit that'd be a weird thing. You know.
Yeah.
No. I believe that, you know, like someone said the other day, nothing is owed to him. He has to earn everything he gets.
Yep.
He has to earn it. And likewise, today, you watch a game.
Let me just say this one. A couple of things I have a problem with. You see, like how America, good defending again by Tunisia. Good defending. Referee said he won the ball, and he absolutely did.
Yep.
Yeah. Yet it's like how America called baseball World Series. I don't agree with that, right? It's like, you understand me? They make like NBA, like the world champion. You understand me? Like it's a world event. It's not a world event.
Not a world event.
All right. So you see, because of that, like I generally, though I know that no team probably gonna beat them in basketball, I would want them to lose when they play, just because they have this idea that we are in.
Better than.
All right. You see, it's kind of the same way I feel with like England. I feel like England believe that football is theirs. Football started with them. They made it what it is. It goes by their laws, and it must be followed. That is what I have a problem with.
I think we're on the same wavelength when it comes to that.
That's why, like for Sterling's sake, I don't want England to do well, but I don't want England to. I don't know. I like contradicting myself because I don't want them to do well because they're going to take claim to football.
So you're in the same boat that I am. I'm in the same boat. You want Sterling to do well, but you do not want England to win. You know. Listen, I'm a Brazilian fan, but if you're true to yourself and true to the game, you want to see the best player get a chance to win it.
You see a change in the formation? So they took off one of the center backs.
So they went now, let me see.
So they're going to go to a 4 at the back. Dolberg, Cryer, and Olsen is off. So they're going and they bring on Jensen and Ludstrom. So that means they're going to either 3 at the back. No, well,
No,
really
they have
they're going 3 at the back. Yeah,
No,
yeah, they still have 3 at the back.
They took out the captain, and let me see who they replaced him with. Who did they replace him with? They replaced him. Hold on. All right, let me see. 4.
Let's see if they're gone to 3.
No, they went to.
No, so they what they have done, they've gone 4 at the back now.
Yeah, they went to 4. They went to 4.
Yeah. So they're playing. Yeah, they're playing 4-3-3. They're playing 4-3-3.
Yes. And that's one of the next evolution that's going to come from the 5 subs. You know that, right?
Yeah. Change the formation.
Teams can change formation and change not just the shape,
personnel,
but the system of play can change also.
Yeah.
3, you have to be very clever to make the adjustment. But with 5, that's basically half your team you're taking off, right? So you can change the formation again. And teams like Brazil with so much talent and Germany with so much talent, this could become.
Yeah, man. Like these got so many players. Like
man,
being able to bring on 5. So you can imagine, like I said, at Brazil, you can bring off your bench, Anthony, Vinicius Jr., Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah. But not only change man for man, you can change the system of play.
Yeah.
The whole system can change, not just the formation, but the whole system of play can change. You know, you identify a weakness in the opponent, and you can change the formation to overload that space. All of a sudden, the whole thing changes. Give me 1 second, man. 1 second.
Man. Still 0-0, 67th minute of the game. No goals yet. Also have Mexico versus Poland coming up, and Australia today. So we have Mexico versus Poland coming up. Here is Tunisia again on the attack. Oh, ball played through, but too much weight on the pass into Schmeichel goal. He safely and confidently collects it.
Eriksen stormed forward just now and forced a brilliant save from the Tunisian goalkeeper.
Yeah, they're probably going to do that. That's what they're going to push Eriksen up.
Yep.
A little further up the park. He's someone who could break the deadlock.
Absolutely. Whoa. Boy, Tunisia just got lucky. Super lucky. You'll see the replay in a second. Super lucky.
Corner kick for Denmark.
You see it?
Corner kick played into the box. Ball high up in the air. Head on goal. Oh, my word. How did that stay out? Only the Tunisian Angels can explain to us how that one did not end up in the back of the net. Good header from the corner.
Oh, there's a call for handball right now. It's gone to VAR. Let's see what happens. Tunisia on a nice counter attack just now. Oh boy. Hey, Denmark is in trouble.
This could be a penalty.
Yes, Denmark is in trouble. This could be a penalty, buddy.
Oh, good twisting and turning.
This could be a penalty.
But they're saying that I don't know.
He's checking. I
don't think they're going to give it.
No, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it.
I don't think he's going to give that. That would be.
They wave it off.
Yeah, because
the ball was going outside anyhow.
Yeah, and the player that would be a tough one.
Very tough, difficult to swallow, that be.
That would have been a very tough one to give.
Very tough one to give.
Wicked man, Chris in the building. Oh, again, that from that corner, that one just going past the left upright. Whoa. Well, not really, but more chances. We've seen more chances being coming up as, yeah. Will he be able to keep this one in? I think he's run a good race, number 9. I think we could be seeing the end of him.
Right now the possession stats has improved to 60-40. I think that might even go up a little bit more because Tunisia is getting on the ball and stringing some passes together.
Listen, like these, like the Saudi Arabia and even Iran, these teams look like they are conditioned in term. Oh, ball played through, but too long. Like they're very well conditioned. You understand me? Yeah. Because they have been pressing all this time, and they continue to press and put a lot of pressure. Whether it is high press or they're doing the low block, a lot of pressure. Yeah. On the Argent and the Danes. See, the Danes need to play this one safely because the Tunisians are still pressing. Like, this is the phase of the game that you don't want to concede.
Yeah.
It's one of the most dangerous phases of the game to concede.
And this is tough. And this last 15 now, like I said earlier, is where tactical fatigue is going to start kicking in.
Yeah, it's the easiest phase to concede.
Yeah.
And it is a place of the game that you don't want to concede. Yeah.
Whether you're up or not, it's the phase where it becomes an issue. And all of a sudden, Tunisia is turning the ball over, giving the Dane back.
Yeah.
Ton of possession right now. And if they keep moving them around and they're putting those extra yards on their legs are going to get tired, get heavy soon enough. Space going to, cracks in the armor is going to start appear. Here we go. Here we go.
This is also where your depth in squad is important, because you have to change out players. At some point, you have to make substitutions.
And that's why this World Cup, whoever win this World Cup is going to set a precedent. Because now you're getting tired and you have 5, not 3 anymore, but 5. Again, that's half your squad you can switch out.
Yeah.
You know, half your team is on the field you can switch out. Again, Tunisia, and you'll see now they start making small technical mistakes, which will hurt them. Small technical mistakes. They even just going to try to play out to the back. You're going to see it soon enough, and they were very sloppy. Very sloppy.
Yeah, wow. See, so the whole change of formation by the Danes, this is where you need good tactical awareness as a coach, because if your opponent change, most times you have to change too. You have to tweak something to counter.
Yeah. Because remember, they're always making a change to strengthen something that they see you are probably weak at or lacking at.
Yeah, so they saw something, they are countering it. You have to come up with something now.
Something also. Now you gotta remember, I always tell, people this, that the first round, because you know who you're gonna play 6 months, 8 months in advance. You have a booklet on how they play, how they figure, how they do things. Unless a team comes out and fire their coach, a month before the World Cup, then it can put you in a situation. But you still have all the records on each player, right? The real surprises come now is when you go and you play in the second round, right? Because wherever you play in the second round, unless you're a familiar foe, maybe you play them in qualifiers, all right, or maybe you played games against them. Now you have to go back in and do a different level of research and a different level of preparation.
Yeah.
So the chess game right now, Tunisia take 2 players off, they put 2 players in.
Of course, you have to make changes.
Teams have to adjust.
Weary legs.
Yeah.
Weary legs and giving away the ball. There you go.
Third man combination. And now, just like how we discussed at halftime, Eriksson is playing even more forward now.
Yeah. High up the pitch. There you go.
The Danes make a couple of subs. Tunisia is making a couple of subs also. Tit for tat right now. Like we discussed yesterday, man, is that this moment in the game where we start making, some calls, some judgment calls. Are we gonna keep what we have?
There you go.
Are we gonna risk it to get the biscuit, as they would say. We risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah. All right. So, Wicked Man Chris sharing a fun fact with us, letting us know that Casper Schmeichel, though his father is Danish, he was born in Manchester and could have played for England, but chose the nation of his father's birth. He was also at Manchester City before the oil money came in.
I hope CC's is seeing that, because these young bucks need to get these fun facts.
No man, CC know them things, man. One thing with CC, CC has allowed Google to work for him,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Google work for CC and him. Don't leave him Google, Say, yeah, man, Hannibal is a good player.
Yes.
All right, people, we have around 9 minutes because when this game is finished, we're going to have to give we're going to give Huntley a little time, because we're going to take a longer break this time around to come back for the 11 o'clock game. We'll take around a 45 minutes break before we start. Need to go and get my plantain and bread. You understand me? We fry some rye plantain. You have to eat some sweet stuff to keep the energy going, and drink a cup of Blue Mountain coffee.
Oh boy. When I show off knowing a Blue Mountain coffee. When I drink Starbucks, when I drink Blue Mountain coffee. Boy, boss,
You know that I suppose we're going to the airport too, I have to carry my family to the airport. So this is going to be an interesting day. But you see what they did? They changed the formation to a 3.
Yes.
And now they're playing with 2 CDM, and they put Ericsson to play the sole number 10. Oh,
Yes.
boy. Yeah. You have to have a lot of quality in these games. Good header on here. Ball played back to Schmeichel. And the Danes have it again. Schmeichel booting this one long upfield. Header one by Tunisia. Good take in midfield there. Good ball played over the top here. Could this be an opportunity for the Danes? Good tackle.
Great touch.
Nothing that was, and the player was also diving, but the referee says it's a goal kick. Right.
Look at the replay. Look at the replay. Look at the touch that the player took. Quality, man. Quality at pace.
Yeah. Good tackle though.
Yes. Tunisia again is dropping off and putting the confrontational line right at the half line. Once the ball comes in their half,
yeah, a lot of tackling,
super pressing.
Yeah, like I said, this game was either going to be, like a 1-0 game or some low scoring draw. It looked like it will be a no goal draw.
Yeah.
This would be the first game so far that we haven't seen a goal if we don't see one. This would be the first one without a goal.
Yeah.
Longest we have gone in any game so far without a goal. 85th minute.
Yes. You know, but at least both teams play with the energy. You know, he's still trying to get a goal. You know, unfortunately, yesterday, Senegal played with a ton of energy in the first half and in the second half, but never looked like they were going to score.
Yeah. I'm telling you, these Tunisian, they're non-stop running on the conditioning of these teams in this World Cup. I mean, it's so good. I can't say like it looked like a team tired.
No, man.
It's so far. And maybe the substitution, the 5 substitution is, you know, because that's half of your outfield players, you know, you change out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's half of your outfield players you change out, so you should have a lot of energy.
Let me share a fun fact with you. See, by having five subs going forward in even league football, you know the speed of play is going to be even faster. You know that?
Yeah.
Much faster. Cornelius. Big boy. The Danish striker. That's on Cornelius.
Oh.
That's a big boy, man.
I think Dahlberg is bigger than him, you know.
He looks like a center back.
Oh, that's a foul.
Watch when you get up. You look like a center back.
Yeah. And says, man. All right, let me read this. Denmark doing the right thing, playing for the draw. More substitution coming in. There you go. This one says, Schmeichel was at City in their academy because his dad also played for City. All right. Then this one says, Mannings, you're going to need at least 4 cup Thursday in case Brazil make you have bad feeling like what Argentina. No, that will not happen. That will not happen. I drink 1 cup of coffee per day. You understand me? 1.
Well, I hope you're truthful when you drink 2 and 3.
You know, the only other time is when I go to Starbucks, I buy like a vanilla bean frappuccino with a shot of espresso. You understand me? That's it. But that's how we do it.
Yeah, okay. If Brazil loses, it's a whole lot of crying across the world. Whole lot of crying across the world.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. What is that? LR 1963. Appreciate it, man. Says thanks for providing this opportunity. The level of discourse on this platform is high, and is a very good representation of Jamaican intellect. It makes it bearable to live exile. In exile. I'm not sure about that last part. So maybe
we can add the in. No,
yeah,
we can add the in.
Okay.
Exile.
I'm having
whatever that means.
All right, man. I'm having multi-grain toast. I'm gonna try to show me same healthy, you know. Turnip, green, and saltfish, and my lemongrass, a fever grass. Man, I have kind of lemongrass tea, you know, because I tell you, they wanna bust style on me.
Oh boy, man.
All right, it's like I said, you know, I said this on Sunday, you know, that, you know what, there's a story in the Bible about a rich man and Lazarus. He said one had banquet and one was waiting on the scraps from the other man's table. One dressed in clothes in fine linen, and one wore rags. One had a palace, one lived on the street. And then the Bible says, then both men died. So I always tell people, say, no matter what you eat, no matter what you wear, no matter what you live, no matter your status in your life, one thing is sure, We all go die.
We all. There's one date that's set that we can't miss.
Yep. It says, and the time came when both men died.
Yeah, man. You know, there's one date that's set that none of us can miss. You know,
Yep.
all we can do is live our life. So in conversation like this, you can say, "Hey, my virgin, my good virgin used to," you know, and you remember him, you know, or her. It can be a, you know, good female friend too, and you remember them in fun memories, right?
This let me ask it, and because this is 5 minutes of time to be added on. Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria. They are where? In what part? North Africa?
North.
Yeah.
North. Very close to the European continent.
Yeah.
You know, in history,
some of these guys are close to Greece.
Yes.
Because you know Greece normally have big players, and I always notice that the Tunisian and the Moroccans
very tall
and big. Algerians too. So I know that the Turkish and the Greek are known for that.
Yes. In fact, you know, the lighter complexion Algerians and Tunisians look similar to the Greek and the people from Cyprus.
Cyprus as well, yeah. Cyprus, yeah.
Remember the continent was you and I complexion until you know the migration of Europeans going down in the continent, you know.
Yeah.
And then it slowly changed. Okay. Oh, nice save, nice shot. Long shot was kicked at the Tunisian goalkeeper. Took 2 steps backwards and made a brilliant save.
Let me just corner kick Ericsson with the corner kick.
Yeah, man.
Headed out.
Brilliant save.
Cleared.
This one's coming up in a second.
Yeah.
Knuckleball hit, ball wobbled and dipped.
Good shot.
Check for a possible penalty. Oh my God. Come on. Oh my goodness. Possible penalty. The referee is going to the monitor right now. They haven't replayed the incident yet. Let's see what's the incident. On the corner kick.
There's no. See, even the DNs
are. Whoa! You look at the replay.
That's no penalty, man.
He turned his face.
If they didn't give the first one, they can't give that one because nobody was there to get.
You don't call it. Nothing. Hey.
They can't call that, man. They could never call that. If they didn't call the one against Denmark.
The one before, yes.
They couldn't call this one.
Yes. Because you can see his face was looking weird because the ball deflected weird. He didn't move his hand. He moved his head and the hand just were there. Yeah, no, that ball came way too fast onto him. Never moved his hand, never do anything. But again, we're talking about VAR, and I hope
Mr. Porter, where you get that Cyprus is Greek. Greece. Cyprus is Greece. Where is that from? Really?
Cyprus is used to be a Greek island.
Yeah, it used to be a Greek island. They have their own capital now.
Yeah, they're independent now.
Yeah, they're independent, man. That is not a penalty.
No.
If that is a penalty, the first one
have been given.
The next one should have been given.
But if they gave the first one, this one would have been given.
They would have given it. Yep.
Yes. So good. And that's what I said about the referee. I think he had good command of the game the entire time.
Yeah.
You can't think back on any call that was made against it. And that's kind of suspicious. It's one of the referees
culturally, yeah, because they were culture. It's just like how culturally we are English because we're under English control. You understand me? Culturally, the Haitians are French.
Yes.
So, but this is what I think.
What I said, that's a penalty.
No, I don't agree with that. Maybe he didn't see the first one.
You know, Wicked Man Chris, I'll tell you this. I have a good friend that, you know, from Cyprus, and he'll tell you, you know,
they don't like Greece.
Trust me, no, they don't.
I'm telling you that they hate them.
They don't. I coach a player in college that, in fact, he was a team captain. He's from Cyprus, and we had a Greek player that we brought in, and he had a name of a family good job goalkeeper. You know, just to give some color commentary as we talk about this. And man, the young man that came in from Greece, he had the last name of a family that had an issue with my buddy from Cyprus 150 years earlier. And one day, you know, because what's my buddy? I play with him, and then I became an assistant coach, and he called a meeting. He says, "Coach, I need to have a conversation with you guys." And we thought that he was some death in the family because the look on his face, right? We went in, man is man.
Yes.
And he said he can't play. And he refused. You know, he was packed, his bag was packed and everything. He was willing to leave school. And when we finally, because again, he and I played, so we had a different kind of relationship. And he said to me, he said, Huntley, that young man that came in, his family and my family had been at war for 150 years.
Wow.
And I cannot play with him. Because if I play with him and my family sees him and in the match card with me, they're going to disown me.
Wow.
You know how we got it? We had to have the next kid has to come in. And the tension in the room, you could cut it with a knife. Is that 0-0 draw? Game is over.
Yeah.
And when we checked the young man, the new player background, he was from a different part of Greece. It wasn't from the part that both families had the
conflict. Yes.
And that's how he stayed and played.
Wow.
That's how he stayed and played.
All right. So the game is over. 0-0 Tunisia versus Denmark. All right. Mr. Porter, you didn't turn up for the Argentina game because you said, no, man, everything will be okay tomorrow. That should be a very easy win for Argentina. But we won't go back to that game. Seriously, talk to us about this game. This is probably the kind of game that coaches at the highest level like to look at because of all the tactical maneuvering. But we have seen 2 games today, and we have seen what I would call good coaching.
Yes.
We may not have found this game to have the most attractive football, but good, solid coaching. Teams struggling to break each other down. Very few clear cut chances, but good game of football overall. And the spoils are shared between Denmark and Tunisia. 0-0 it finished. The first game of World Cup 2022 that a goal has not been scored in. Go ahead, sir.
And you and I know that that's not going to be the last game. At some point, the World Cup is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter, especially when we get to the playoff. But I like this game, not from a spectator standpoint, but the what do you call it? The chess moves. The chess moves. In the second half, when Denmark switched from the 3-back system to a 4-back system and go 4-3-3, you saw Tunisia within 5 minutes made 3 changes to adjust and put players in the spots where Denmark made their substitution. Tunisia didn't move, for example, change formation. They changed personnel and put personnel, fresh legs to help combat those changes, right? Because I think defensively, they thought that they were doing a really good job. So they just replaced players and refreshed the team.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the game as a whole, Denmark controlled proceedings in possession, but I think defensively, they didn't worry Tunisia that much, except for that save that the keeper made from Eriksson from 25 yards out. 25 yards out, kicking with his weaker leg, which is the left foot. Good strike, but most keeper would take that odds of most top keeper would take that odds of making that save. No, if you with his right foot now, could have been some issues. I think Tunisia have a lot more to offer. I think this would build their confidence going into the next game. Give them a belief that they can do something. I don't remember if Tunisia have ever been to the second round. Can you remember?
No.
I don't remember. And they have been, I think Tunisia has been one of the countries who have dominated the African continent when it comes to the African Nation Cup, right? So their next big jump is to do something special at a World Cup event. And this team is well drilled, well organized. You can see they're playing with that spirit. Almost every tackle won, any great pass, any great run, you see they run over and they high five each other. There's a nice togetherness within the group. Denmark, showing that they're tactically flexible, going from a 3-back system to a 4-back system, show that there's some work, and they're gonna cause some trouble in this group. First game is under their belts now. I guarantee there's a ton of work that's gonna be done in the meetings, trying to prepare for the next game, knowing that they had the confidence. They didn't give up a goal. They didn't look like they would give up a goal until the first half, when Tunisia, you and I were talking about it, finally got one in behind them, and Casper came up with a big save. So both teams deserving a point. I'm not going to say Denmark, because of controlling proceedings in possession, deserve anything more than what they got, which is a point.
Yeah. All right. We have Mr. Porter as well.
Man is man.
Yes, sir.
You just call me out,
You know what's nothing about Argentina?
Listen. Argentina is my team, and they will continue to be my team.
Yes.
But in recent time, I've never seen a team comes out with a game plan and it works to the T. I must commend Saudi Arabia coach and his troops for the work that they did this morning. Argentina could never break that line because they understand each other. And I think this team, a lot of people sleeping on Saudi Arabia. When I watched them this morning, I think is the most organized team I see played since the World Cup start. These players are in sync. They know each other. They're probably playing for years together. And if they continue under the same vein, they're going to create problem in this World Cup. Everything is conducive to them right now. The weather is conducive to them. The stadiums, people, if you look at the stadium, people were feeding off what they were doing. And I don't know who remember, I think it was it the 86 World Cup or the 82 World Cup when they have a player by the name of Falata?
Yes.
They always have good players, but they never have a team that is so in sync. It's the first time I've seen them play together like this. And I commend that coach Where's that coach from? Is he Brazilian?
No, he's a French coach, but he has coached over in Africa a whole lot.
Listen, this coach is a very good coach. For him to have this team playing like that, I mean, I must commend them over and over and over. You know. Anyway, let's move from that. I think anybody could have win this game, the Denmark Tunisia game. I think both teams get their chances, and I think the goalkeepers were very good. Both goalkeepers, you know, Schmeichel he's a veteran. You understand? He has been keeping in the top league for how many years now? You know, so I mean, and when you look at his dad, I mean, as another great goalkeeper, he's coming from good school. You know, so but I think this Denmark team gonna get better as time goes by because this is a team that has been together for how long now? Many years playing together. And to see the captain, I mean, I call him a dead man walking, comes back from when he has that episode, you know, and now he's still leading the team. I mean, it's only God work. And I think this team is blessed and they will go further in the World Cup.
Yeah, all right. You know, Mr. Porter, when I said the thing, the people, but Tunisia is actually North Africa. We said that. I don't know if you're making a comparison between Qatar and Tunisia, but yeah.
I was making a comparison with say
the climate.
Morocco, Tunisia, Saudi Arabia, you know, Qatar, you know. I was making that comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy named from Qatar with the murder he scored where he beat against the USA, beat in the USA. What his name again? Said Al Qaran, where he beat so many players in 1994. But listen, we have Mexico coming up next in this group with Argentina, who have lost. Mexico, Poland, which I think is a very important game.
Don't sleep on Poland.
Well, I'm sleeping on Poland. I'm picking Mexico to win, so I am sleeping on them.
Well, for the region, would like Mexico to win. But this Polish team has been together for a very long time, and they have one of the best strikers.
Hey, trust me. This team, trust me, Mexico. No matter, listen, I tell people already, don't look at what you saw in the qualifiers. It's a different thing at the tournament, right? Don't look at when Usain Bolt get beaten in a national stadium in the trials. Look at when he meet Asafa Powell at the Olympics, what happened. This is the real deal. This is Mexico's time to shine. But we're going to come back on 15 minutes before the game, right? No. Sir Swaby, I know you must have some things to do, so I want to release you so that you can go and at least get some things done because you're a working man. And then we are going to come back at 10:45. I have some things to do too. All right? I know, Mr. Porter, continue to feel better. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Hope you get better. Still
and man, give Swaby my number. Swaby, contact me.
Yeah, man. Please, I'll get
that.
Man. You sound much better. I love it.
Yeah, man. I'm getting a little bit better.
Yes. All right, gentlemen. I will see you later. Man, big up yourself.
Yes. I'm going to see if I can link up Chris Lynch, our pioneer, to come and come with you. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah. So there you go, people. Game number 2, game number 3 is coming up. Again, before you go, please hit the like button, subscribe, like, and share. I am Manizman. This has been I Am Sure Sports. It's another big one. Thanks to every single one of you. You have been such good. You're teaching me many things. You understand me? In the comment section. You're so intelligent. It seemed to be that the intelligent people come and share intelligent stuff right here. All right. If you're not smart, it's gonna be hard for you to survive in this comment section. So big up all the people who have them head screw on right and have all the screws intact in their cranium. I am management. This is I am sure sports. We are over and we are OUT out of here.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocherase, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.